What's going on, guys? Today we are going to talk about a very exciting, fun trip that we get to do every single year during the summer. This summer we're taking our kids, 6th through 12th graders, to Panama City Beach, Florida, to a resort there, or a retreat rather, not a resort. I wish it was a resort because then I could actually relax, but this is not so much going to be relaxing, but more a lot of production. So here we have most of our gear that's going to be loaded onto a trailer, similar to my last video about our production rig for our winter trip. This is our summer trip. So, but our summer trip is a lot bigger. A lot more production goes into a summer trip like this. So we're going to talk about sort of a list of gear that we use for this trip, and to pull something like this off on the scale that we're going to provide for the students. So right now we have about 75 students registered for this trip, and it's about, for the buses, it's going to be about 9 hours away from Greenville, South Carolina to Panama City Beach, Florida. And behind me, some of our totes. We have power, we have DMX, we have lights, we have XLRs, we have some subs over there, we got some speakers in the road cases here, we have pipe and drape, we have trusses. I'm not sure if you can see some of the trusses back there, but basically along the ride you're going to just see some behind the scenes, as well as just a fun time where our shorter small team, our setup crew, we're called Team Lightning. Team Lightning is going to be going down there a day early to set up everything, and you guys will be along for that ride to kind of see all the ins and outs that go into setting up something like this. So I hope you guys enjoy this video and stick around to see our adventure. All right, so for the band, right now we are going to take a full PA with JBL. We have 4 15-inch monitors. Those are going to be our front of house monitors, as well as 2, I believe they're 18-inch subs. Those are also JBL speakers. So that's going to be our speaker setup. For our front of house console, it's going to be the same X32 that we took to our Journey winter trip, but the X32 Compact is going to be our 16 input channel mixer for the full band. We're going to take Ableton, we're going to take Click and Track, we're going to take a Snake that we can obviously run from the front of house console all the way down to where the band is going to be. From there, we'll be able to plug in, we have keys, we have a bass, we have electric, we have 3 vocals, and we have a full drum kit. That is it for the band. For DMX and for lighting, we're going to be taking an Obsidian console. It is a very old, probably outdated console. However, for us, it's going to work effectively. Our light scenes aren't going to be super crazy, super dramatic, maybe a couple flashing cues, but for the most part, it's going to be very generic, very just subtle color changes, color washes for our speaker scene versus our band scene, yada, yada, yada. For our front fill, for our stage wash, we're actually going to take 2 video lights. That's not traditional. That's just something that worked for us for Journey Winter. So we're going to be actually taking 2 this year, one 60-watt light and one 100-watt cob. Both will be set up from left and right, facing the stage to where we get a big fill for the speaker scene. And then we're taking one wireless Sennheiser EWG4, I believe. It's got a transmitter and a receiver. Receiver will obviously put next to the front of house console. I really wish we could take this little dog to the beach, but she probably wouldn't survive. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. Ooh. All right, get down. One of the major things that I forgot is that we're also taking a iMac this year for ProPresenter. That's going to plug into 2 55-inch TVs for lyrics, as well as sermon notes and slides that will be pertinent information for the students. So we have, I believe they're 50-foot long HDMI cables that I'm gonna run to a splitter, then that splitter will plug into the iMac, where we'll be able to multi-display one feed output from the ProPresenter computer onto the TVs. We're also taking a projector this year for stage display. It's something we've never done. Typically, we just take another TV for stage display, but this year we're going to try to implement the projector. I think the projector will be a smaller profile, smaller package, but actually a bigger display, because the further you put it back, the bigger the display can be. as long as the brightness doesn't become an issue for us. So we'll figure that out once we get there, and if it doesn't work, we'll always have that fail-safe. We'll have a TV that we can throw up in the back for stage display. So I think I covered most of the major things. If anything comes to mind along the process for us setting up and or loading the trailer, I can pop in and let you guys know some things along the way. Yes. What do you have to say?
It's always good to get a workout in and be productive at the same time.
Oh my gosh. All right, make sure you don't hurt yourself. I get to that one's gonna go opposite. So that one's gonna come this way. That one's gonna go right on top of that one. I should do this more often. Make these guys do all the hard work while I do nothing. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna actually load stuff now. So, as you can tell, we have a lot of space in the trailer. That's because last year we had a trailer about half the size and we were able to cram everything in there. This year we went big and we did not go home. So we're gonna have a lot of extra space, but we're gonna try to utilize that space somehow, some way with more gear.
What is up, YouTube? Welcome to the vlog. Did we get that? Chaos inbound. It's your boy Chief Keef here, and we are getting ready for Journey Summer 2025. It's live. Let's go jive. Pull up to the hive. Yeah.
Just don't give her any chocolate.
Hello. Steve, you got a new friend?
We have successfully packed the trailer with the exception of a front of house console because I didn't want to leave that in the trailer overnight. So we're actually not going to be hauling this trailer off until Saturday morning. Today is Thursday, and so we have all day tomorrow that I didn't want very expensive equipment sitting in the hot trailer, as well as the instruments. The instruments are still in our atrium church, and so we'll load all those stuff. We'll load the rest of that stuff Saturday morning, as well as all of our luggage, because it's not going to fit in our expedition. Oh my gosh, almost slip and fell. That would have been good on camera. So one thing I forgot is all these big brown boxes. We almost forgot the merchandise for the students. It's something that my wife's designed for the kids to purchase. Just Lifesong apparel. So that's on the brown boxes. We also have our beach cart. We're not going to be using this for production, but we're saving the hassle because we have a ramp on our trailer. We're saving the hassle from having to get this put in a U-Haul with the rest of our rec game stuff. We're getting there, slowly but surely. I keep thinking that I forgot something. I don't think I actually forgot anything, but I've consolidated all of our production gear into 4 or 5 totes, so it feels like we're not taking a lot of stuff, but in reality we are taking a lot of stuff. Say what's up, YouTube.
What's up, YouTube?
What's up, YouTube?
Bree.
What's up, YouTube?
TJ.
What's up, YouTube?
Gretchen. Kiefer. Trip.
Johnny.
God, and this first team that's leaving, Lord, I pray that you'll just...
What's up, YouTube?
Lucas.
What's up, YouTube?
All right.
What's up, YouTube?
All right, so we got the early crew ready to roll out. We have full production trailer locked and loaded. All the instruments are there. iMac is there. We have all production stuff ready to roll now for a 9-hour drive in this expedition with everybody. See. Jeb!
Bill.
So we made it to Laguna Beach. Well, Panama City, rather. We dropped the trailer, some homies. Now we're at the hotel. We're gonna sleep here tonight, and then load in at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning.
You gotta tell me.
Yes, chef.
Yes, chef.
So we just checked into the hotel. Now we're going to Harpoon Harry's as a lightning crew. We're going to get some dinner tonight, try to get some rest, and get ready for setup tomorrow.
Ran out of cheese.
Yeah, that's very unflattering.
Yeah. Hey, Bart,
What? Sharkies.
No.
Sharkies. Sharkies. Oh, that's right. This is Harpoon Harry's. What?
La Saga for me. Work.
Well, guys, we got a good night's rest.
No, we didn't. No,
I'm actually not. That is actually fair. We didn't get a very good night's rest. But now we're about to go into McDonald's, and I'm going to try a McGriddle for the very first time in my life. That is a true story. For my entire life, I thought that they made them with eggs. Of course, you can get them with eggs, but you can also get a sausage McGriddle without eggs. And I'm going to try that this morning. So we're going to capture it all.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Is it?
Smells like pancake. Wow. It's pretty good.
As good as we thought.
Oh, underwhelming or yes? Sorry. It's fire with an egg, but yeah, you can't have it.
This is not underwhelming. It's very amazing. I would say 10 out of 10.
Close to.
I know.
What's diabolical is that they offer it with cheese.
Nah, I would never do it with cheese. Just plain.
It's like putting cheese in your hand.
Jammy time.
For what do you got to teach us this morning?
I got something good to teach you.
Every second counts. Yes, chef.
Garlic bread.
Chefs, every second counts.
All right, this is our setup. That's our trailer. You can't see it. Maybe you can see it now. Trailer.
Harrison, this is my
Front of house somewhere over here. PA down there. We'll transform the room. It'll look great. All right, can you give us an update on what's been done?
Yeah, so we got the lighting truss up. Lucas and Tripp are designing our lights. We got the speakers up and the subs ready. We ran the snake, some pipe and drape. Tech row is ready to go. Every second counts.
Can't forget, every second counts. All right, so we got front of house console, in-ear rack, time lapse going for social. We got 2 TVs for Pro Presenter that we'll set up soon. And then like Jeff said, everything on stage, it's coming together. Quick little update for you guys. Click and tracker going. That's good news. PA is rolling. We got Pro Presenter rolling. Stage wash is good. This is what it's going to look like for me on stage, or guest speaker, not me. I'm not going to be on the stage. I'm going to be back here in the tech booth. But the only thing left to do is DMX. We're having some issues with DMX Universe. So as soon as we get back from lunch, I'll be able to troubleshoot and figure some stuff out. Any feedback from last night, Jeff?
No, we didn't have any feedback issues last night.
So we had no feedback, but what about constructive criticism?
Everything went well. some small hiccups here and there, but technology does that, and it happens. So we press on.
Are you sure there wasn't feedback last night?
Oh, there was definitely feedback.
I was gonna say I heard a little. I heard something last night.
But yeah, on to day 2.
Jimmy time. Feedback from last night.
Morning. No, we didn't have any feedback issues last night, thankfully. So, yeah, it all sounded great.
What's up, YouTube?
What's up, YouTube?
I said hey to YouTube 2 days ago.
That's true. Was that 2 days ago?
But hi.
Oh, that was 2 days ago.
Oh, Johnny, be careful. You need a spot.
Oh, Jeff, be careful. You need a spot.
No, you're actually.
Jammy time.
That's a good mix right there. Hawkin, last day, best day. How are we feeling?
Hey, watch the steps.
So excited. Why would we keep in-ears on the floor?
Sorry. Last day, how are we feeling?
No, we didn't have any feedback issues, so.
Feedback? You're supposed to. Last day, how are we feeling?
Jamie.
Last day, how we feeling?
A little anxiety and
Last day, how we feeling? Oh, that light just did something.
I don't know how to describe my fit. A little tired. Feeling a little sad. It's the last day. Tired and sad sums it up.
And this is the same kind of situation that we see when Jesus calls his disciples. He calls 4 ordinary fishermen in this time, in this moment, the first 4, and he says, "Follow me." And he literally tells them, drop your nets and follow a new path that I have for them. It's the beginning of the greatest movement that will ever launch. Jesus launches a movement with a few unimpressive folks from a lakeside town. He says, rather serve, take the lowliest position of humility. Because that's what Jesus did. And if discipleship is modeling our life after the model that Jesus showed us, then that's what we are called to do. What would it look like if people of Christ, the followers of Jesus, were not concerned about the status that they had in culture and in life, and they just cared about serving and taking the posture of humility and servanthood and self-sacrifice? Peter is professing, Jesus, you are the promised King and Savior that we have been waiting for. You are the one who was sent by God to bring salvation to a sinful and broken world. It's a statement that is loaded with hope and faith. When you declare the identity of Jesus as Christ and Savior and Lord for your life, you are declaring a statement that is filled with hope and faith. And if Jesus is my Lord and my Savior and my King, I really honestly don't need anything else.
Well, guys, that pretty much sums up the entire trip for Journey Summer 2025. We had some unforgettable moments. Thank you guys so much for tagging along. If you guys were interested in this video and you're still here, please hit the like button and maybe subscribe if this is the kind of content that you're interested in. You know, through this process, I always learn something new about production, and I always try to implement it into future events that we put on as a church family. Thank you again for sticking around, and I'll see you during the next Journey event.